On a chilly evening in Boston, March 5th, 1770, a single tragic incident set the stage for a revolution that would change the course of American history forever. Welcome back to our channel, where today we uncover the dramatic story of the Boston Massacre. Today we're diving into one of the most pivotal moments in American history. Picture this. Tensions are at a boiling point between British soldiers and colonists as frustration over oppressive taxes and the presence of foreign troops reaches its peak. That fateful night in Boston, emotions erupted into violence. In the heart of Boston, a group of rowdy colonists began harassing a detachment of British soldiers. The atmosphere was charged with anger and fear. Cornered and feeling threatened, the soldiers fired their muskets into the crowd. In a matter of moments, chaos reigned as 5 colonists lost their lives and 6 others were injured. Among the fallen was Crispus Attucks, a man of African and Native American descent. Often remembered as the first casualty of the American Revolution, Attucks became a symbol of the high price of colonial oppression and the quest for freedom. The aftermath of the massacre was as charged as the incident itself. British Captain Thomas Preston and his men were soon arrested and charged with murder. The ensuing trials were a battleground not just for justice, but for political ideology. Leading the defense was none other than John Adams. Yes, the same man who would later become the second president of the United States. Adams argued that the soldiers had acted in self-defense amid the chaotic behavior of an aggressive mob. His compelling arguments swayed public opinion, and while Captain Preston and 6 of his men were acquitted, 2 soldiers were found guilty of manslaughter. Instead of the death penalty, these men were branded with an M on their hands, a permanent mark of their involvement. The Boston Massacre did more than lead to controversial trials. It ignited revolutionary fervor. Influential figures like Samuel Adams and Paul Revere seized upon this incident to highlight the oppressive policies of the British Crown. Their accounts, engravings, and impassioned speeches stirred the hearts of colonists, fueling a growing desire for independence. As tensions escalated, Boston's streets transformed into a hotbed of revolutionary activity. Militias began stockpiling arms, and acts of defiance, such as the infamous Boston Tea Party, signaled that a larger conflict was inevitable. The massacre not only deepened the divisions between colonists and the British government, but also paved the way for the eventual outbreak of the American Revolution. In retrospect, the Boston Massacre stands as a defining moment in American history, a tragic spark that united a divided people in the fight for liberty, justice, and self-determination. It reminds us that the struggle for freedom often comes at a great cost, and that the courage of those who dare to stand up against oppression can change the destiny of a nation. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Boston Massacre, please hit the like button, subscribe for more historical insights, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What other historical moments would you like us to explore? Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and remember, history is never just in the past. It's a story that continues to shape our world today.